Arabian Oud is a Middle Eastern luxury fragrance brand, and they've got the Guinness World Record for the largest selection of niche perfumes. My name is Neeb. Welcome back to Aromatics. Today we're going to be talking about Arabian Oud's Bussma. A lot of talk about this one, not enough reviews. So let's go ahead and crack this sucker open. Presentation on most of these fragrances from Arabian Oud is just absolutely insane. By the way, for those of you that don't know, Arabian Oud has the Guinness World Records of the largest selection for Middle Eastern niche or luxury perfumes in general, not just Middle Eastern fragrances, really. So the largest luxury perfume selection from the Guinness World Records. Here we go. We're going to open this bad boy up. This has a rubberized finish. Pretty nice box. Bussma just means fingerprint, and that's why you see a fingerprint here. Inside the box, you get this box within a box. And it's got this padded foam type of exterior, and it follows on into the back. The front, you have that plaque that says Bussma, silver. And then you've got the Arabian Oud logo right there. So this is magnetized. On the side, you have this gloss plastic finish. It's magnetized, and so you're not going to have it flop open and stay open. Very nice. A lot of attention to detail with Arabian Oud fragrances is what you can expect. So the inside is lined with a nice felt, very, very thick foam. It's no joke. This stuff is extremely dense. And that's pretty much it. Believe it or not, this is one of their least grand presentations. A lot of their presentations are just absolutely insane. So this is what the fragrance looks like. Bussma by Arabian Oud. Pretty regular if you ask me. Nothing that really stands out here. But in a nutshell, guys, if you enjoy fragrances like Baccarat, Rouge, 540, then you're gonna like Bussma. Plain and simple, this is, in my opinion, a better, more refined version of BR540. Let's talk about a couple of the differences between BR540 and Bussma. To better understand the differences between Bussma and BR540, we're gonna have to take a look at the notes. So I'm gonna share this on screen as I look at it myself. We got top notes of bergamot and saffron, and then in the heart we have amber and vanilla, and in the base we've got cedarwood, tonka, white musk, and praline. So a couple of differences right away. This one is sweeter. It's got that white musk. It's also got that praline. It removes the fir resin, and pretty much everything else is the same, except it doesn't have the jasmine. So the notes say, could it possibly have all the same notes? Yeah, it could possibly have the same. So I would definitely not call this a spitting image of this fragrance, honestly. I would call this a better version of Baccarat Rouge 540. So with BR540, a lot of people go nose blind, and it's this DNA where it just smells like spun sugar, cotton candy, smells airy. Some people even say that it smells like latex gloves. Honestly, if you get that vibe, you're gonna get it with Bussma as well. But the thing that makes Bussma better, in my opinion, is the fact that it has this balanced sweetness underneath it all. And because of that, you're not going to go nose blind to this. Basically, that's what it does. It really does add this nice hefty dose of praline in the base. It doesn't take this DNA too far off from the BR540, but what it does is it makes it a bit thicker. It's almost got the same depth and thickness of the Extrait, but it's somewhere in between the Extrait and the original. Definitely has like this sharp metallic spun sugar and sweetness now added to it. So in my opinion, this is extremely unisex, but some gentlemen will find that this will lean slightly more masculine. But like I said, it definitely is a unisex fragrance. So smells pretty much the same, adds a little bit of that depth and the sweetness in the base, which is exactly what I find to be wrong with the BR540. And one of the biggest reasons I think a lot of people go nose blind to BR540 is because of the fact that there's a lot of those sharp and metallic and just bright and airy notes, and there's no really dense sweetness or anything to counteract all of that. This, however, comes in and it solves that problem, and for that reason, in my opinion, this is better. However, you have to be careful with the sprays on this because you will not go nose blind, and if you spray this more than, let's say, 5 times, yeah, legitimately 5 times, you will get a headache, or you will give others around you a headache. I sprayed this on clothing about 6 or 8 times, maybe 8 times. As soon as I hit the 6th spray, I was like, okay, that's enough, but I triggered it 2 more times because that's what we do. But I regretted it all day because even after a shower, I could still smell it. I sprayed it on my hat, it transferred down to my hair, took a shower, used shampoo, and it was there all day. Basically what this smells like is some ambers, some spun sugar, and a bit metallic as well, but it does have a dense dose of some praline in that base. So if I were to go back in time and decide between BR540 or Bussma, honestly, there's a different crowd for both of these. I'm not gonna say that BR540 is not as good as Bussma, but I'm just gonna say that in my opinion, this one, as a man with a more sweeter taste for fragrances, this one in my opinion is better. If you go nose blind to BR540, you definitely won't to this. Simple as that. If you take this DNA, add steroids to it, a hint of sweetness and Middle Eastern vibes, you're gonna get Bussma. Don't over-complexify it. If you like BR540 and you don't have BR540 and this is cheaper, go with this one. Performance on this one outperforms BR540 and you will not go nose-blind to this thing. If you own Arabian Oud's Bussma, let us know down in the comments what you think about this fragrance. How does this stack up to BR540 to you? And while you're down there, do me a solid, hit that subscribe button, and until the next one, peace.